So we want to start with our first questions. Question 1 and question 2. We need to go find some information for them. So we go and do some research. And we find some information. There's some raw information for question 1, some raw information for question 2. These are what turned into our notes. The next thing that we do is we take our raw information and we turn it into our rough draft. Our rough draft answers to question 1, and our raw information turns into our rough draft answers to question 2. We do this by reading these notes and adding all the small words, all the things that make it flow, all the things that turn it from a list into a sentence. Next thing we do is we take the rough draft and we refine it, turn it into final draft. This is where we work on flow, we work on capitalization, we work on all that kind of stuff. Question 1, question 2. The next thing we do is we take what we just wrote, the final draft, and we insert it into our paper. Checking it over one more time for questions and problems. The next thing we do is we take the questions out, we pull away the framework, and we're left with our paper. Here's our 2 sections. Let's run the whole thing down. Started with our questions, got some raw material, began the process, turned the raw material into a rough draft, continued the process, turned the rough draft into a final draft, finished the process, inserted the final draft in our questions, and finally removed the questions. It's like pulling the scaffolding away. And then we're done. As always, thanks for playing.